Well, that was most kind of you. Right, here goes naught. Relief at last. I've a mind to thank you, sir. I live nearby.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet.
It started raining, Master. We mustn't let...
Tisn't far. Oh! Fie!
I've just recalled. I found a...
My thanks. I'm afraid I can't walk faster than this, what with my back paining.
We are none of us alike in vocation. Our respective abilities are unique as well. Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible. This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
Oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought...
It is always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not once. Mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero...
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You will have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward. Wait here a moment.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. By your leave, Arisen.
Oh! Fie! My back!
Ghost Stuffer, when will you learn to be more gentle with yourself?
Oh, hold your tongue! All the gentleness in the world won't stop the hurt from coming on when 'twill. It's only gotten worse of late.
In your state, you'll ne'er reach it. And that's to say nothing of the monsters that haunt the roads out there. They'll be on you in a moment if they see you limping along on your own.
Don't even think on it, my dear. I'd not ask that of you, knowing how crowded places of that ilk make you feel.
But what are we to do? I fear for you, my love.
Fear not. You'll have your reward. You'd be willing to accompany me, you see, my dear. What did I tell you? The Arisen's a goodly sort. I've an eye for people.
Oh, don't be a fool, Ghost Stuffer. You have barely spoken to this person. What a...
Come. Surely there are far more clever lies to tell if one's intent is to swindle.
So be it, then. 'Tis plain your mind's made up.
We'd best be along. My back isn't like to fix itself.
Pray see my husband safely to the encampment. I shall await your return.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Could I trouble to walk a bit slower? My back is like to... Oh! There it goes!
Battle is upon us. Here, strike with lightning on your side. Well done.
Could I trouble to walk a wee bit slower? My back is like to... Oh! There...
As a matter of fact, have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Arisen? No, I was once a fighter, safeguarding our master with shield in hand.
Could I trouble you to walk a wee bit
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might. Would anyone care to push? I will protect you. I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Understood. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. One can see far to the distance from... Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. I grant you lightning's fangs. Mind the rain, Master. The weather may yet turn fierce. Best to keep moving. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. A common reward. Frustratingly so. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. You have my protection. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
What's this all about?
Lo, a ballista. This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Could I trouble you to walk a bit slower? My back is like to... Ah!
done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. The injury I sustained in Her Majesty's defense is healing steadily. Yet 'twill be some time before I am ready to leave. Though I am grateful for this opportunity to convalesce, I grow restless, as there is a matter I wish to investigate post-haste. Perhaps you would look into it on my behalf? I wish to know the identity of the villain who orchestrated the attempt on the Empress's life. The rogue you captured has been questioned at length, but last I heard has yet to reveal this information. Methinks you might fare better at breaking his silence.
This task is our responsibility. We must strive to see it fulfilled.
Do you feel the ground tremble underfoot? 'Tis proof that the volcano is very much away.
Remain focused. A clouded mind shall serve you poorly in an ambush.
We're here, Master.
Huh. That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's naught boy there. Come at a fine time, yeah. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand. Won't kill. Bought me some newt. Many thanks, Cos. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, Cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in the hot spring.
At last! I've ne'er seen a more welcome sight. The spring here has been visited since times of eld for its purity. I'll go have my soak now, if 'tis all the same to you. Come. Ooh! It twinges a bit.
'Twould seem I owe you a debt of gratitude. I was so afeard for his well-being, I couldn't bring myself to sit at home, waiting, wondering. So I followed you at a distance, though now I see I needn't have. My husband and I are met with persecution everywhere we turn, you see. That is why we live in so far-flung a place. Gaustaffer can bear the judgment well enough, but I cannot. You, at least, have proven deserving of our trust. I shall not soon forget this good turn you've done my husband and I. I would fain lend you my skills as magic archer, Maester. And I'm certain my husband would be only too glad to take up his blacksmith's hammer for your sake.
Sir Cleuna was the magic archer maester all along. It seems we've gained a powerful ally, though it was not our own.
Fancy a look at my wares?
After all, Ah! I fear this is beyond my ken.
You can't.
What was that? Mercy!
I've never heard such nonsense.
we've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen? 'Tis done, Master. Now a fairy stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire. There, Master! Dorian! What a nasty fiction. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
That's it. I've had enough.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it's...
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. Are you fit to travel? Materials, eh? I can't deny that have their uses.
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. To this world I return.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
It seems we must have a word with the fiend who attacked Empress Nadinia. He rots in Batal's jail as we speak. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
We must find more manuscripts on this spot.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
What ye do? Suppose it must make ye... Ye ain't fool enough to think the Empress is safe now I'm in here, are ye? Coin's a fine thing. Even in a place like this, it's got its uses. Reckon ye must be touched in the head, giving coin to a would-be murderer just to hear his story. Still, suppose I'm no longer a part of this. So I'll tell ye a little something, as thanks for your generosity, cuz. I got this job by way of the coral snakes. I only did as I was instructed. If you want to know who hired them in the first place, you're best off asking a snake. Lucky for ye, there's one right here in the jail.
Tis good to be reunited.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
So, the brigand claims to have been employed by the coral snakes. Interesting. Whoever is truly behind this has covered their tracks well. But if Her Majesty is to be protected, we must flush the betrayer out at all costs. Might I beg a moment of your time, Sir Arisen? What I'm about to reveal is known only to a select few in all Batal. During his interrogation, the brigand let slip that another assassin would be sent to kill the Empress. In the name of caution, Her Majesty has taken up residence in a location known only to me. There she will remain till the danger has passed. My plan is thus. You will inform the coral snakes of the Empress's location. A false one, of course. Tell them that you have her in your custody, and that if they wish to confirm her identity, they must come to the empty abode south along Flamebearer Palace Road. 'Tis my hope that this will lure the mastermind to the fore. For you.
Shall we seek some answers?
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll... That's rather queer.
What are you up to?
You're no I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Always a pleasure.
A ballista is a ranged weapon.
When better to use this but in the midst of battle?
At least I can go with my head held high.
Frey, follow me. I'd swear it.
You know, so I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath the blanket of a... I can give you a refill. Always a pleasure.
Dead on my feet.
Let my fire die.
Yeah. Like it or not. Time for a few sips. All out. Well now, have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Aye. That's kind of ye. I suppose I could oblige her. What, I'm a former arisen. Mine, one who couldn't fell his dragon. And if there's aught more shameful than that, I've yet to hear of it. In my case, it all came down to a lack of skill. Mayhap I could fell such a beast now. Brings a tear to your eye, don't it? But don't cry for me, cuz. Just know that you've got my full support. I'll be glad to see ye succeed where I once failed. Only, don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. Bring your dragon low, and taste glory eternal. Care to join me for a glug or three, cuz? Damn near brings a tear. This is for ye, cuz. Care to join me for a glug? Is that right? Have at it then. Care to join me for a glug or... Damn near brings a tear to my... This is for ye, cuz. Care to join me for a glug or three, cuz? Damn near brings a tear... This is for ye, cuz.
Let me get that. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Given the state of things, I have to close the inn ere long. I fear that... the future of this nation, sir. Do come again.
I've got to stroke the time.
My services don't come. Cheap, mine. You're welcome.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best... spent judiciously.
Interested? Very well. I shall return.
I've got to keep my wits about me.
We shall remain here.
What do you want? You've got the Empress? This some kind of jape? Suppose the fact you're telling this to me means you're in the know. You one of us? Right then. I'll pass these tidings along to our interested party. Where should I tell them to find you? Fear not. I'll arrange for the interested party to meet you in the empty house, south of the...
This might be worth a read. Shall we take a closer look?
Why would someone do such a thing?
This is more than I can bear.
You're a right piece of work, you are.
You're going to regret that.
I could die happy in a place like this. Looking for all in
Where's my comb? My fur.
Sir Arisen, I take it you have given the Coral Snakes the information we discussed. Then the villain behind Her Majesty's assassination will doubtless be compelled to act with all due haste. And so must we. Let us begin our preparations presently. Might I implore you to play the part of a bandit, Sir Arisen? As one of Her Majesty's champions, my face is like as not to be known to our villain. I have also employed the aid of a woman resembling Her Majesty in stature and build. She will fulfill the role of Empress during the exchange.
No, Manella. We must go ourselves.
Your Majesty, I don't think...
Should the ruse be discovered too soon, the renegade may flee and escape justice. We must confront them, so that our land and its people may ne'er endure such uncertainty again.
Understood. Then I shall guard your Majesty with my life. We must needs be ready for whate'er comes, Sir Arisen. Pray, tell me when you are prepared.
So, a bit of trickery is in order. Rest assured, Master, that we pawns shall be watching over you all the while. You have my...
I suspect the villain will approach under... I am glad to hear it. Find a way to loosen the villain.
I am come. Would you kindly open the door? Let us not waste time. I am here to confirm the identity of your captive and naught else. Where might she... Indeed. 'Tis the Empress and none other. Fortunately for you. Had it been anyone else, your head would now be free of its shoulders. 'Tis by the coral snake's failure that she yet lives. I trust you are prepared to rectify this mistake. Go on. Kill her. That is far enough. You must forgive me. I suspected foul dealings from the moment I heard the Empress was being held here. However, with this display you have earned my trust. In truth, she cannot die here. We must have her meet her, and in a place more fitting. Tell me, do you know what it takes to inspire action in this world? Tragedy. Yes, tragedy. The emotion that floods forth in the wake of such events can change the world entire. Consider what a tragedy of singular measure, such as that of a great leader martyred for her ideals, could achieve. Why, the flames of revolution would burn eternal. A worthy funeral pyre for an empress, wouldn't you agree? And so Her Majesty's tragedy must be made a spectacle of, that all Batal might bear witness and shed tears of blood.
So this was your aim. It all becomes clear. On your knees, we have you surrounded. Sir Armhild! So 'twas you!
Manella, this little ruse was your doing, I suppose. And as for your Majesty, I must say I am disappointed. You would go so far to save your own neck, rather than do what is best for the future of this country.
We understand what you desired to achieve. Yet we also believe that no ideal can truly be born from bloodshed. Perhaps you will ponder this in your solitude. By our authority as Empress, we hereby place you under arrest.
We might be able to slip into the Forbidden Magic Research Lab through the rear entrance. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
You're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Ox carts are reliable, if naught else. It's preferable to walking everywhere, that's for certain. The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Right you are.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Prepare yourself!
I shan't let them harm you.
Most impressive, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. That was certainly worthwhile.
Just what I was waiting for!
Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We need only pass our burden into the hands that are waiting.
You have my support. We shall await you here, Master.
No, this is all wrong. What we have achieved is sufficient to sway the pawns. But when the time comes to fell the dragon, I fear it may not be enough. Lord Phaesus insists we shall succeed, and yet... Ah, a new hand, are you? Have you some business with me? Why? 'Tis an Arisen's. This is incredible. I've never seen such a luster. But why do you possess such a thing? Where did you obtain it? No, never mind. 'Tis of no consequence. All that matters is this. With this alone, I shall be able to craft a superior godsway, the finest of all created to date. I must make haste that I might deliver it to Lord Phaesus even a moment sooner. But wait, no. I have not the worm's life crystals to restore it. Confound it all! Oh, don't be ridiculous. Do you... But... I suppose I am in no position to decline. Lord Phaesus is satisfied with the god's way as 'tis, you see. And as I can expect no support from him, you can expect little aid from me. Though I suppose 'twouldn't do to send you away entirely empty-handed. Feel free to take what you require from the laboratory. Now, as I've said, worm's life crystals can only be obtained from drakes and their ilk. Seek one out and fell it, if 'tis within your power. All the better if it happens to be a lesser dragon. You would be solving 2 of my problems, then. Yes. Is there... I suppose you can be forgiven for your ignorance, as 'tis not common knowledge. 'Tis said that an Arisen is born when they are chosen by the dragon. He believes that the power of the Arisen, and thus the Godsway, could be employed to call a dragon into being. I'll spare you the details. But in essence, this experiment resulted in the creation of lesser dragons, so named because they pale in comparison to the true dragon. Of course, the common folk could never tell the difference. Inferior beasts they may be, but their capacity for causing chaos and destruction is still impressive. Our only real mistake was in thinking that we could control them with the Godsway. Most were disposed of immediately, but a small number managed to escape. For we've not kept track of them, so I couldn't tell you where they might be hiding. Considering the lack of turmoil, I assume they've made their dens far from settled land. Even if you cannot locate a lesser dragon, all is not lost. Worm's life crystals can be obtained from other drakes as well. There's naught for it but to start searching. Yes. Is there aught you wish to discuss? I'm afraid I'm no more equipped to answer that question. Perhaps you might ask the
went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation. Ah, a ballista. These have quite a long range.
There, succubi!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Here, strike with lightning on your side. Well done! When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Accept me, Arisen. How might I be of aid? Aught fell from the beast that has breathed its last. You have my protection. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly find.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Stand firm. You must not let down your guard, even for a moment.
As a matter of fact, curious thing.
you lightning's fangs. I admire your dedication, Master. It is no small feat to hone one's skills so fine.
We pawns must endeavor not to fall behind.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use. Tis a ballista, Arisen.
Tis not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagined would be most beneficial in combat.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Rally! Reinforcements have come to aid our foe! Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Our foe has been knocked off balance. Grab hold and drag it to the ground.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
I'll save you. I told you to remain level-headed. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly help.
I gained a hold on the beast!
Head out. This foe shall fall like light. you haven't forgotten us. Have you, Master?
I shall take this opportunity to observe our surroundings. Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Have we any means to chill our enemy? It's raining.
We mustn't let ourselves become soaked to the skin.
Where the Saurians?
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I shall hasten to your aid. When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. We have found a material. seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe?
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly.
Well, water risen.
You can ill afford to grow overcome it. Our foe is not yet routed. That was certainly worthwhile. I grant you lightning fangs.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet.
There's no need to go the long way round, when a shorter route is readily available. Follow me, Master.
Battle is best avoided here.
Then I shall remain by your side. Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
My apologies. You're an old man. Ah, 'tis you. Thought I recognized. Fair. Good thing I...
Here we go again.
We fight. To arms!
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? One of us has been poisoned!
We are none of us alike in vocation.
I should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
I shan't allow any seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage? Would you mind coming over here?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
'Tis clear to me that my fate is... Ah, but which dragon do you seek? Surely you do not ask of the so-called lesser dragon. If 'tis yet another dragon you seek, then perhaps you ought to search for it yourself. Your feet will guide you no less able.
I've just had a thought. A splendid accomplishment. You have honed your talents to new heights.
One can but strive to improve.
You are in need of healing. Allow me.
The world seems... Would you be kind enough to hear my request? Yes, sir? Oh.
Here we go again.
We fight. To arms.
By your leave.
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste. Here, strike with lightning on your side. Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed. Tremendous work!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
I shan't let it harm you. One of us has been drenched. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me. Not what I expected.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Given the state of things, I may have to close. Was the inn here long? Always a pleasure.
The so-called Forbidden Magic Research Lab appears to have been constructed rather recently.
Indeed. And the researchers employed there are as...
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
Now, what could...
This. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
You've returned. Have you obtained any worm's life crystals? You have, yet here you are. And this is precisely what I require to complete my work. I shan't delay. Come by again tomorrow. By then, I will have produced a godsway of unparalleled quality. What is it?
We must find more manuscripts on this.
Come out brighter.
Peril can result from
No one's
She
coming to us.
winds know to expect the unexpected.
We must rest, though the sun is I trust. Shall we get some rest, then?
No shortage of easy marks.
At least for everyone and everyone in their
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Same as the one afore it.
We must find more manuscripts on this topic.
Those recruits don't know pummel from point. Oh, it is finished. The result is even more sublime than I'd hoped. I must deliver it to Lord Faesus at once. Though, mayhap. Now, I cannot leave this in your hands. I may not be fleet of foot, but only I can do this. Wait, I've changed my mind. You take it. Deliver the blade to Lord Faesus.
You won't reach him in time.
Go now. Make haste for Moonglint Tower. There your journey will come to an end, one way or another.
Would that I knew more of this world. Could have sworn. Could have sworn I ought to attend.
The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey.
I'll feel it size out once I'm on it.
To think it slept beneath the sea all this time. Indeed. And where is it bound, I wonder? I only pray it steers clear of settlements and causes no destruction.
Lord Phases. 'Tis not a foe to be faced by those hoping to see the morrow.
Mine's not the stone puppet, then. We move.
I'm simply to deliver him to the tower, eh? Suppose I ought to have expected a catch.
What is that? Yon statue appears to be pursuing Lord Phases.
Ah, now I understand. Let us attack with all some of our strength. We must try to delay its course by any means. Naomi.
It seems to me there are plenty of places our feet might find purchase on its hulking frame.
And as fortune would have it, cliffs extend on either side. Shall we try jumping down on it from on high? Of course. I will protect you.
Look, Master! There are cracks in the construct's exterior. Allow me.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
It appears to be making for Moonglint Tower. What could it seek there?
Ice is our ally against such fiends. One of our number is unconscious. Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Follow me, if you would. This way, Master. This ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap? We ought to proceed with caution.
Pray, follow me.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use...
It would seem the stone puppet has stopped. Have the wounded been tended to?
Yes, my lord.
Good. I trust you are prepared, Sovereign of Vermont.
Will it really be all right? I'm not about to be charred, am I?
Fear not. You are in no danger. The dragon shall be under my control when it appears. Come. Let us press onward.
Beg pardon if my hospitality's been... But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.